T-minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have main engine start. We have liftoff.
Guion Stewart Bluford, Jr., born November 22, 1942, is an American aerospace engineer, retired United States Air Force USAF officer and fighter pilot, and former NASA astronaut, in which capacity he became the first African American to go to space. While assigned to NASA, he remained a USAF officer, rising to the rank of colonel. He participated in 4 space shuttle flights between 1983 and 1992. In 1983, as a member of the crew of the Orbiter Challenger on the mission STS-8, he became the first African American in space as well as the second black person in space, after Cuban cosmonaut Arnaldo Tamayo Mendez. Born in Philadelphia, Bluford graduated from Overbrook High School in 1960. He received a Bachelor of Science degree in Aerospace Engineering from Pennsylvania State University in 1964. A Master of Science degree in Aerospace Engineering from the Air Force Institute of Technology AFIT, in 1974, a Doctor of Philosophy degree in Aerospace Engineering with a minor in Laser Physics, again from AFIT, in 1978, and a Master of Business Administration degree from the University of Houston Clear Lake in 1987. 4. He has also attended the Wharton School of Business of the University of Pennsylvania. His hobbies include reading, swimming, jogging, racquetball, handball, scuba diving and golf. He married Linda Tull in 1964 and has 2 sons. NASA career. Bluford was selected to become a NASA astronaut in January 1978 as a part of NASA Astronaut Group 8. He was one of several astronauts recruited by Nichelle Nichols as part of a NASA effort to increase the number of minority and female astronauts. They trained for a year and were officially designated as astronauts in August 1979. His technical assignments have included working with space station operations, the Remote Manipulator System (RMS), Spacelab systems and experiments, space shuttle systems, payload safety issues and verifying flight software in the Shuttle Avionics Integration Laboratory (SAIL) and in the Flight Systems Laboratory (FSL). Bluford was a mission specialist on STS-8, STS-61A, STS-39, and STS-53. Bluford's first mission was STS-8, which launched from Kennedy Space Center, Florida, on August 30, 1983. This was the 3rd flight for the Orbiter Challenger and the first mission with a night launch and night landing. During the mission, the STS-8 crew deployed the Indian National Satellite INSAT-1B, tested the Canadian-built robotic arm, the Shuttle Remote Manipulator System (SRMS), or Canadarm, with the Payload Flight Test Article (PFTA), operated the Continuous Flow Electrophoresis System (CFES) with live cell samples, conducted medical measurements to understand biophysiological effects of space flight, and activated 4 Getaway Special canisters. STS-8 completed 98 orbits of the Earth in 145 hours before landing at Edwards Air Force Base, California, on September 5, 1983. Bluford then served on the crew of STS-61A, the German D-1 Spacelab mission, which launched from Kennedy Space Center on October 30, 1985. This mission was the first to carry 8 crew members, the largest crew to fly in space, and included 3 European payload specialists. This was the first dedicated Spacelab mission under the direction of the German Aerospace Research Establishment (DFVLR), and the first U.S. mission in which payload control was transferred to a foreign country, German Space Operations Center, Oberpfaffenhofen, Germany. During the mission, the Global Low Orbiting Message Relay Satellite (GLOMR) was deployed from a Getaway Special gas container, and 76 experiments were performed in Spacelab in such fields as fluid physics, materials processing, life sciences, and navigation. After completing 111 orbits of the Earth in 169 hours, Challenger landed at Edwards Air Force Base on November 6, 1985. Bluford also served on the crew of STS-39, which launched from Kennedy Space Center on April 28, 1991, aboard the orbiter Discovery. The crew gathered Aurora, Earth limb, celestial, and shuttle environment data with the AFP-675 payload. This payload consisted of the cryogenic infrared radiance instrumentation for shuttle CIRRIS-1A experiment, far ultraviolet camera experiment, far UV, the uniformly redundant array URA, the quadrupole ion neutral mass spectrometer QINMS, and the Horizon Ultraviolet Program HUP experiment. The crew also deployed and retrieved the SPAS-2, which carried the Infrared Background Signature Survey IBSS experiment. The crew also operated the Space Test PAYLOAD-1 STP-1 and deployed a classified payload from the Multipurpose Experiment Canister MPEC. After completing 134 orbits of the Earth and 199 hours in space, Discovery landed at the Kennedy Space Center on May 6, 1991. Bluford's last mission was STS-53, which launched from Kennedy Space Center on December 2, 1992. The crew of 5 deployed the classified Department of Defense payload DoD-1 and then performed several military man-in-space and NASA experiments. After completing 115 orbits of the Earth in 175 hours, Discovery landed at Edwards Air Force Base on December 9, 1992. With the completion of his 4th flight, Bluford has logged over 688 hours in space.